When one gets writer's block, let's say you're writing a proposal, you have to get a document out in time, you're writing a thesis, and all of a sudden you get stuck. What is the way that you break through that writer's block? Well, quite often when I ask that question to people, they say, well, we get up and walk around, we go and have a drink, we make a coffee, we go to the toilet. When they come back, all of a sudden they can get through that writer's block. Well, why do you think that is? It's because you've given your brain the time to actually create new associations. You've given the brain time to actually start thinking in so many different directions. Now, when you sit in front of a computer, quite often you start typing. You start continuing from the last sentence that you wrote. Therefore, you're thinking sequentially. If you think sequentially, you're going to end up in writer's block. Now, if we consider that writer's block is often caused by selective thinking, by linear thinking, then what is the alternative to that? The alternative to that is to use a tool like the mind map, which is a very generative thinking tool. Why is it generative? It's because the human brain thinks in image and association. Every time you think of anything, you will have another thought that is associated to it. That is the way that we think. Now, when one starts to create a mind map, the chances of getting writer's block are zero, because you can think of anything to connect to any branch, which means you never get that position of thinking, what do I write next? Now, the other benefit with the mind map is it allows you to see more. So rather than just writing down what you think is the next best thing to write, the mind map allows you to start flowing and coming up with new ideas and seeing things from a different perspective. It gives you clarity of thought. It gives you objectivity of thought. Not to do that is reducing your ability to come up with a variety of ideas. Why would you want to limit yourself to one best idea? And remember, it's that idea which you think is best at the time. Unless you consider all options and all other possibilities, how do you know that is the best way forward?